All right, we are back. Part 4. This is going to be the final part of my hockey card collection. We're going to do 1991 to the present, plus a couple bonus cards, because they don't really fit the mold of the team selections that I've got going. But yeah, we're going to do this. If you haven't watched any of the first 3 and you're here, feel free to go back and watch those, or chill out and just watch this one and then go watch the other one. It doesn't really matter. I just did them in order based on when the team came into the league. That's kind of how I organize my cards. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get to it because we got a lot of teams. It's a full box. But yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of teams here. So, 1991 saw one expansion team, the San Jose Sharks. So we have a canvas of Brent Burns hanging out with the Shark. Pretty great. And then we have a Brent Burns, probably halfway through his beard growing, I think. He's got the man bun. Yeah, it's pretty great. Then we got a Logan Couture OPC rookie from 09-10. Then we have a Logan Couture UD canvas, the warm-up jersey there. We have a William Eklund Young Guns, a William Eklund Young Guns canvas, an Eklund OPC retro rookie, another one, and a Daniel Gushkin. This is a fluorescence. It's a different design. Not sold on this design compared to the, I think, 1920. I've not actually seen a lot of them, but this is at a 150. I don't know if that's one of the parallels or not, but then we have an Artur Zerbe with the Central Red Army, but he was a Sharks player, so I kept it with them. This is the Platinum Prospect Urbe there with fairly clean pads, and Urbe 91-92. Great shot of him coming out of the Shark. This is a Top Stadium Club. The cool thing is, I think the next card I have is a Erik Karlsson coming out of the Shark, and you can tell the difference. So you've got the old and new here. If it wants to focus, okay. But yeah, you got this to this. So yeah, we didn't use any smoke back then. Used a lot of smoke, lighting, much better. So much cooler now. Anyways, got another warm-up jersey there. Got a Future Watch of Patrick Marleau. That dark foil, but yeah. With the right light, you can see it. It's a little tricky sometimes, but technically not as rookie, I think, because of that that one where he's I think it's an upper deck card where he's in the Canada jersey and with no helmet on and stuff like that. But no, that one's Future Watch, still technically a rookie in my opinion. Got an 08-09 retro here. Got a Pinnacle Zenith. I think this would be a rookie too, if it weren't for that one Canada one. Got a nice Marleau coming out of the Shark here. Then we've got here, in my opinion, one of the best sporting moments of all time, just throughout history across all sports. This is the called shot, the on video with multiple camera angles called shot by Owen Nolan. Playing for the Western Conference All-Stars in the third period. He was playing for San Jose at the time, so technically hometown team. And I was sitting about 25 rows above Hasek's left shoulder. So I got to see him point basically directly in my direction and roof that thing. Yeah, it was epic. I was there. That's probably the loudest sporting event moment I've ever been in person for. That place erupted. I've never heard a place louder than that. But yeah, hat-trick goal over Hasek. Hasek had a shutout going for that third period. Nolan just absurd. The point, it's nuts. I have the gold as well. This is only the double diamond, so I'm actually really glad it's only the double diamond. If it was a triple, it'd be really, really difficult, and it'd probably be a lot more expensive, and people might care about this moment more. But yeah, this is the card of the set. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing passes this moment in in this set specifically, and I would say in most of hockey. It's just kind of an epic situation. So pretty much I have a bunch of cards that have to do with this. This is the game dated base card of this moment. There is a parallel that I have been looking for years, years and years and years and years, and I've never found a single copy of it. It's basically black diamond foil surface kind of shine, and it's a parallel. They're very tricky to find. So if you have it, you just want to trade for it or sell it to me, let me know. This is the You Crash the Game. I think this is like the redemption one, but this is for the All-Star game. So, that's the crazy thing. So 3 goals, 0 assists, 3 points. He did not win the MVP, even though he got a hat trick in front of his hometown. They gave because the voting was earlier, I believe, than his goal, so they gave it to someone else. Owen Nolan, this is the Topps Finest. They mentioned the All-Star game as well, so I kind of got that. This is I don't know if this is ice or not, but I can't remember. This is where the JS Giguère rookie is, but they mentioned as well there. Got the Ice Performers. Yeah, it must be ice. This is Ice Performers. A little bit of foil kind of like effect in there, which is kind of neat. Slightly different. Maybe I was just moving it differently, but great photo here, collector's choice. But you got Hasek, who's the goalie that he scored the hat trick goal on. But yeah, kind of funny that they put that on there. Nice shot there, Brett Hull in the background. And we've got the SPX. This is him at the All-Star game right there. And then another from that same photo op at the press conference. And he's straight up drinking milk. He's got milk and Gatorade on his on the table. So this is Upper Deck Diamond Vision. This is the signature series. It's a parallel, but right there, a little signature. But he's pointing, and then he goes through the motion and bar down on a hat trick and scores. So just cool that they put that in there too. So and then I've got a marquee rookie Opeachy of Joe Pavelski. That is it for the Sharks. All right, in 1992, 2 teams came into the league, the first being the Ottawa Senators. So we have a Star Rookies Electric Ice parallel of Daniel Alfredsson. This is a rookie card. Then we have a Daniel Alfredsson Black Diamond. This is like the red or ruby red or whatever. It's got some shine to it. This is numbered out of 2000. Then we have a Artifacts Spectrum. I don't know if it's Spectrum or not, but this is out of 25. Some cool foil on this. Really nice design. Some of these Artifacts cards have really nice parallels. But yeah, some of them not so much. But yeah, this one's really nice. So that's out of 25. That's Craig Anderson. Sorry, I didn't say anything. I got a Be a Player auto of Peter Bondra. Just a fantastic player there. Got a retro rookie of Thomas Chabot. Have a regular marquee rookie of Joey Daccord. Got a Pavel Demitra rookie from Leaf. The heck is this? Brian Elliott. Brian Elliott rookie class. Very nice. Then we got a Nick Foligno MVP rookie. And a Nick Foligno Opeachy rookie, as well as a Ridley Gregg Opeachy retro rookie, and then a Ridley Gregg Black Rainbow Opeachy rookie. This is out of 100. Then we got a Philip Gustafsson. That's just the regular Opeachy rookie. Got a Dominic Hasek victory with the Senators pads. He wasn't there long, but we got frozen in time, which is perfect because he was actually playing really well, and then I think he got injured and missed most of the season. But yeah, he was playing fantastic. I don't remember if he missed the season or it was during the playoffs, but obviously, it's fantastic goal. He was still playing real at that time. Then we have a Hockey Headliners. This is from Fleer. This is the first Senators player to score 50 goals in a season for Danny Heatley. Then we got a new generation Topps Gold label. This is of Marian Hossa. It's actually a pretty cool card. Recently, I think I got this for $0.25, so that was pretty nice. Then we got a Erik Karlsson O-Pee-Chee rookie. Erik Karlsson victory rookie. You can tell I've been talking too much. All right, then we got a Erik Karlsson victory rookie. Erik Karlsson victory rookie gold. Another Erik Karlsson O-Pee-Chee rookie. I got an O-Pee-Chee retro, 10-11 I think. Then 14-15? 14-15 retro. Karlsson there. Got a league leaders in assists as a defenseman with 66, even beating out Joe Thornton. Yeah, just absurd. Karlsson was an offensive nightmare, but yeah, did not play. I know he played defense, but the guy didn't kill penalties, so it is kind of funny when he won the Norris, because it was like, this guy didn't play the penalty kill as a defenseman. But yeah, look, for the Norris, Doughty should have won a different year. Karlsson should have won a different year. It's always kind of frustrating watching the award seasons, but yeah, he basically had to score like 100 points to win a Norris, because his defensive abilities weren't top notch. Anyways, there's him with the Norris. Then we got a victory red of Alex Kovalev there. And we got a nice Kovalev with Foligno celebrating already. Just great there. There's Chris Neal. Was it Pacific Complete? I don't really know. I don't know. I think I just wanted a Chris Neal card, and I just thought it was a early card. So first year card, I guess. Then we got this awesome photo. Chris Neal about to face off with a guy, Bolton, for the Devils. But yeah, just that's a sick card. We got Josh Norris Young Guns. Got Josh Norris as the retro Young Guns for 05-06 tribute. Then we got Zach Ostapchuk. I'm gonna go with that. Zach Ostapchuk. If I keep saying that, it's gonna get worse. Young Guns there. Then we got a Chris Phillips Millennium Signature Series. This is just the base, I think, base one. So yeah, just a silver foil there, but yeah, just auto there. Then we got a Shane Pinto Marquee Rookies. And we got a Wade Redden Senators. This is like the 3-star selects. Yeah, it's got the little die cuts of the stars. I've seen cards where these aren't actually punched out. I don't know if that's intentional, if it's different, or if it's just that maybe they didn't get punched out, or maybe you punch them out yourself. I don't really know, but anyways, I thought that card was kind of cool. Redden was a pretty good player, so. Got a marquee rookie of Jake Sanderson. I think Sanderson's going to be a beast. He's got his dad's genes when it comes to skating ability. Probably learned how to skate from his dad, who is a phenomenal skater. So, yeah, I'm a little jealous of that that pickup from the Sens. But got the Dazzlers here. Got the Young Guns canvas here. Got a Hot Rookies from Score of Mark Stone. Pulled that myself. I don't know. I wouldn't have bought it. So, got a Glossy Rookie Phenoms from O-Pee-Chee of Tim Stützle. Who's been a phenomenal player. All right, that's just a cool canvas. Nice shot of him. Oh, then the back is great too. Just look at that. Just looking at the tablet and then the board right here too. Like that's the two mediums of looking at plays and thinking about plays or designing plays. I think that's great. I love when technology is involved in cards because it kind of shows the time frame that they're in at that moment. Got a Brady Tkachuk, O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie, and a Alexei Yashin Pinnacle, just him balancing the puck there. Just a cool photo on the back as well. And then lastly, we've got another Yashin. This is just a SP but I think I'd probably consider this a rookie. It's got a decent picture too. No stats on the back, first season. Why not? All right, so the next team, 1992 debut, Tampa Bay Lightning. Got Ben Bishop, retro. Have a Jonathan Drouin, O-Pee-Chee rookie. Have a Brent Gretzky, scorer rookie. Got a Roman Hamrlik from Be a Player. Just an epic towel. Hilarious photo there. Got a Victor Hedman, MVP rookie. Got a Victor Hedman, victory rookie. Victor Hedman, O-Pee-Chee. It's from the update. Another one. A great shot right here. If you're looking for Dave with the Cup, just go to the canvas. He's got the Conn Smythe and the Stanley Cup in one photo, in one card. Like, just get this. Get this. Dave with the Cup, I get it. I understand why people want them, but, the pull rate is very difficult and all that kind of stuff. But you can find the other ones for cheaper. Great shot of Hedman. I think this is scoring a game winner or a late goal, basically. This kid is freaking out with the Gianta jersey. This guy's about to rub it in. Just kind of a funny shot. Apparently I had another one of those. This is a Hobby Bulin? Yeah, Hobby Bulin. Pacific 2003, just cool overhead shot there. Then we have a League Leaders. This is I don't think this is the retro. I think this is the regular. Yeah, regular League Leaders there. Then we have a Vinny Lecavalier, just a nice shot of him taking a shot. Nice photo there. Then we got a Braden Point, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Got another one. Got a Braden Point, O-Pee-Chee black retro out of 100, League Leaders. That's for the power play goals. Then we have a Brad Richards. This is a Pacific Prism from 2004. Kind of difficult to see the lighting, but yeah, it's not the greatest of effects, but it's out of 325 because Pacific was wild with all their numbers. Got a Mikhail Sergachev with the Canadians in the background. I believe he was a Habs. Was he a Habs draft pick? I can't remember, but if it is, it's funny that they've got the Habs in the background. I can't remember where he was drafted. Got a Martin St. Louis with the cup here. This is from Power Play Cup Celebrations. Just a great card. Got a box bottom of Steven Stamkos. And a 0809 Steven Stamkos rookie, O-Pee-Chee. It's a pretty nice one as well. I've seen some that are not the greatest cut, but it's not super common with cards nowadays. But sometimes the O-Pee-Chees will have still some cutting issues. Stamkos rookie for MVP. Just that cool Stamkos score. This jersey's kind of nostalgic. I don't know why. I just thought it was really silly, but it was bolts. But the color is really nice. I really like that dark blue. It's pretty cool. Got a Stamkos scoring on price there. Vasilevsky. I don't have many cards of him, but I have his O-Pee-Chee retro rookie, which is really nice. And I have this outburst with the staring down the puck, so that's pretty cool. Carter Verhaeghe. Well, it's moved around, but I think he went to Florida, right? I can't remember. Now we've got Carter Verhaeghe, Young Guns. Got another one of those. Pulled two, I guess. And then got an SP Game Used. This is from 0910. It's a dual Authentic Fabrics, dual jersey piece of Vinny Lecavalier and Steven Stamkos out of 100. So that's Stamkos' second year. Not a huge deal there, but still. You don't see some of these too often. But yeah, it's a cool card. All right, so in 1993, there were 3 teams that joined the league. So we have the Florida Panthers. So I have an Alexander Barkov, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. And we have a Jesse Belanger Electric Ice Gold. I pulled this one myself as well. I don't know how I pulled 2 of these, but still wild that I did when I was a kid. This is an early Leaf. This is who is this? Brian Benning. The only reason I kept it is because of just that hook. Look at the push on the jersey. Probably not a penalty. Just hilarious though. Then we've got a Jay Bomeister. This is out of 1250. This is a rookie for SPX. It's just a nice holofoil there. Just a basic card, but yeah, still cool. Great skater. Fantastic skater. Got an ice gallery of Pavel Bure there. Nice card. I like the design of those. Bure lining up a slap shot. Just his goals during that late 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, like back-to-back 50-plus goal scorer. Like, it's nuts. Yeah. Then we have a MVP top draws. Really cool foiling on these. That's from, just cause, in case I've never said it before, that's from, I think, 2000, 2001. Then we have SP Authentic. Just a cool base of Bure here. Then we've got a nice Premier Plus of Bure. This is like canvas. This is tops. It's pretty nice there. Then we've got Essence of the Game. This is a Upper Deck NHL Legends. I think I got this in like a quarter box or something like that. But yeah, Bossy, just kind of hidden back there, and then Bure. Just pulled both elite goal scorers. I got an Aaron Ekblad Young Guns. Pulled that myself. I think a blaster pull or something like that. Got an Ekblad O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Got a Gustav Forsling O-Pee-Chee Red. Have a Jonathan Huberdeau Score Rookie. Got a Huberdeau O-Pee-Chee Rookie. Got the Huberdeau O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Have the Huberdeau box bottom, so that's from his rookie year. So see a little bit of difference, but yeah, box bottom, regular. So still pretty cool. Both rookies though, I would consider them. Got a Yager canvas here. Can't go wrong with having a Yager card. Got the Authentic Moments. This was a great moment at the All-Star game when Subban came out wearing the big giant wig. Yeah, pretty cool moment there. Got Olli Jokinen. This is out of 100. This is the limited SPA limited. It's not. I don't think there's any like foiling or anything like that. I think it's just maybe this is black and the other base is not black, but not a big difference between those. Got a Spencer Knight Marquee Rookies. Got a Spencer Knight O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. And I have a Spencer Knight Black Lustrous, this is I guess RPA. This is out of 75. Silver ink auto. The patch is pretty chonky. The card does have like some streaking on it. It's just because it looks like it was shoved into a top loader from when I got it. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like something was wrong, or maybe just when it was printed or something. But yeah, a little bit messed up, but yeah, still cool. Got a Kulikov O-Pee-Chee Rookie. Then we have a Paul Laus NHL debut. I don't know if this is a parallel or if it's just saying that, but this is Stadium Club. He was a massive enforcer for the Panthers early on in their play. Yeah, he was. I think this is technically a rookie card. Then we have a Anton Lundell, who I think is fantastic. Probably one of the best steals in recent history in terms of contract-wise and everything. I think this guy is just phenomenal. He has the potential to be a number one center for a good chunk of his career if he keeps it up. And I have a Precious Metal Gems. This is another one that I pulled. This is the retro version. So this is out of 10. This is number 10 of 10 as well. So, yeah. I'm very lucky to pull that. Then we have a really cool vintage, Upper Deck Vintage for Roberto Luongo. Cool pad setup. The white mask is always weird. It's just weird to see a white mask nowadays. Obviously, that was a while back, but still. Got a Kendall McCardle private signings. Played for the Panthers. Also have this Ultimate autographed rookies. I have no idea if this has been patch swapped. I'm not certain it hasn't, but I still bought it. When I bought it, it wasn't much, and I just went, yeah, it's probably been patch swapped, but I didn't really care. I don't know. I can't tell, but it feels a little too good to be true. I'd probably have to get my hands on a Panthers jersey from that era to test it out, but still, it's a cool patch. Got a Rob Niedermeyer from Premier, technically a rookie card. So Matthew Tkachuk, O-Pee-Chee Black Retro out of 100. Have a John Van Beesbroek, just Donruss, cool pad setup. Just great, very nostalgic for that era, especially that look. Crease control, another cool little insert set there. Very cool. Then we have SPX, either the silver or the steel. I'm not sure which one it is again. There's him in his all-star uniform there. But yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, cool tech effect there. The back is great as well. Back's got a great picture. So, and then we got one of the coolest cards from that metal set from the 90s. This is the Metal Universe base card. Just a really, really cool design. Just very, very neat. And then this is Pinnacle Masks, 94, 95. I'm not positive because I can't find the messages anymore, but when I first got on Instagram, this was like 2019 or so, something like that. Maybe 2018? I think 2018, something like that. And there was a guy who said that he was selling, what's his name? Strauss? Don, I think that's his name. I can't remember right now, but it's the guy who created this design, who was the mask painter. And I guess he was kind of selling his collection for him. And he had like a list of cards and stuff like that. And I saw this one on the list and I was like, I want this. And because if he's the one who actually designed the mask and it was his collection, it'd be cool to have a card that he actually owned of the design that he actually made. So as far as I'm aware, this is actually from his collection. So make the card a little bit more special, but I'm not positive because I can't find the messages anymore. So I have no idea. And then we have a Thomas Vokoun. This is the first photo ever to be taken in infrared. So yeah, there you go. Not that, it's the coolest, but that is, that's the first one. Then we have a SP Notables of Vokoun. Not an infrared, but with a cool holophile effect. So this is like the black out of 100. Cool parallel on that SP. All right, so the next team that debuted in 1993 were the Anaheim Ducks. So being in LA, I have a soft spot for the Mighty Ducks. I do not like the Anaheim Ducks. The reason I have a soft spot for the Mighty Ducks is because of the movies, and that was about the time that I was starting to really watch and play hockey. So obviously it had an impact on me. I very much enjoyed some of the players like Korea, Tverdovsky I liked, Solani was fun. But yeah, this era of the Ducks, no. Especially when they won their cup, I was just like, meh. Yeah, no. But this is the OPG from 14-15. This is the manufacturer patch logos. So this is their alternate one. The odds are not, they're pretty difficult. I don't remember exactly what the odds are, but they're pretty tricky. Anyways, yeah, pretty neat. I pulled that myself. Got an Ilya Bryzgalov Young Guns. There's two versions of this, two different photos, but this is the one I have or I pulled. Here's a Leo Carlsson O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Then we have a Lucas Dostal O-Pee-Chee Rookie. A Jamie Drysdale Marquee Rookie Retro. Jamie Drysdale, this is Skybox Prospects. This is the Emerald out of 10. Some really cool foiling there, and then it's very difficult to actually show the number, but yeah, there you go, 2 of 10. Yeah, they probably could have put that on the back, to be honest, so you could see it easier. Then we have a 06-07 Stanley Cup Champs. This is from Certified. So a nice photo of Getzlaf there, raising the cup. This is out of 500. Then we have a Ryan Getzlaf. This is the box bottom. Then we have a really sad photo. This is O-Pee-Chee. This is the season highlights of J.S. Giguère, with the accepting the Conn Smythe even though his team lost. Then we have, this is a big card for me. This is not an expensive card. This is just a 94-95 Leaf Limited base card of Paul Kariya, but I carry this thing everywhere. Like I said, I loved Paul Kariya. Kings fan. After Luke Robitaille left, we didn't really have a left wing that was fun, and I played left wing, so I looked up to Kariya. And yeah, small guy, agile, great shot, loved a wrist shot, very good skater. That was my kind of player to look up to. So this was a really important player and a really important card for me. But you can see this thing is beat up. It is really beat up. I had this in my wallet for probably 20 years. And I probably took this thing took this with me to school in my backpack. Yeah, it's destroyed. So now it has a nice home inside of a mag case, and it gets to live out the rest of its life protected, because it did its time. So, but yeah, Kariya, phenomenal player. Technically speaking, this would be a rookie, because this is 94-95. He hadn't played for this was his rookie season with the Ducks. So yeah, it would have been really nice if this was a rookie card. But Beckett says no, I don't care though. But anyways, we got an All-Star Honors. This is from Pacific Crown Royale. Another one of those super trippy cards. Then we've got a Mason McTavish O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. A Pavel Mintyukov O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. A Scott Niedermayer season highlight. This is him retiring. Them talking about him retiring. George Peros, the how do I want to say this? The SOBDOPS. Yeah, not a great pick for the Department of Player Safety, as has been shown. So, don't know why they're doing that, but yeah, they're not really helping out players, in my opinion. Sammy Paulson, great player. This guy killed penalties like nobody's business. Yeah, he was a specialist. Then we've got Chris Pronger. This is a SPA Limited, I think. Yeah, SP Game Used Limited out of 100. I think someone just gave this to me when we did a trade or something like that. So I feel like it was on Instagram. So thank you. I can't remember who you were, but I don't remember getting that card on my own. So this card I pulled myself. This is a dual fabric, so similar to the Le Cavalier Stamkos that I have. This is actually the patch version. So this is out of 25. So this is white and this is slightly purple. So you can't really see it, but it is slightly purple. So yeah, pretty cool. Of Solani and Koivu there, the Finnish connection. So yeah, pretty neat card there. All right, so then we've got a UD Flashbacks of Timu. I don't have many Timu cards from the Ducks, but yeah, I have this one. Just a lot of flash, a lot of foil. Got a Trevor Zegras Marquee Rookies, and a Tim Hortons card. Another one makes an appearance. This is from the Moments Triumphs, Hockey Triumphs, just with that crazy assist that he made to Milano. Just a great photograph, great shot, great reaction. Even the guy in the crowd's like, what in the world? He's probably yelling at him. Anyways, it's really cool. Great little shot on the back there of him too. All right, and also in 1993, the Minnesota North Stars relocated to Dallas and became the Dallas Stars. So we've got a Ed Belfour, probably like a promo image. Him joining the team from his brief stint with the Sharks. I don't remember that, but all right. He played 13 games. Okay. I don't even remember. I got a Belfour Pacific Crown Royale. Wacky design here. It's all over the place, but yeah, it's kind of neat. All die cut and everything. So we got a Jamie Benn O-Pee-Chee Rookie. Another O-Pee-Chee Rookie of Jamie Benn. Got a Victory Rookie of Jamie Benn. And Kevin Hatcher, Electric Ice. This is the Mike Milbury scouting report. This is just where he talks about players and stuff like that. So then we've got a Miro Heiskanen, O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Rupe Hintz, O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. And a Rupe Hintz Future Watch auto, which I pulled myself. Yeah, that was a nice actual pull when I pulled that one. Yarger, this is his 1,000th career assist, which is nuts. Season highlight there from Score. Just nice that they add on those little season highlight cards. Then we got a Wyatt Johnston, O-Pee-Chee rookie there. And a Johnston O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie there. Jere Lehtinen, who was a master of the defensive forward. Yeah, just a phenomenal player. Very, very good shutdown player. Yeah, absurd. Got a Lehtinen retro as well from 09-10. Madonna, power play, cup celebrations, holding the cup. The foot was in. The skate was in. Whatever you want to call it. Hasek robbed. But yeah, they gifted it to him. I get why they did it, because they're like, the rule is changing. Let's just do it now. Let's not review it. It's an overtime goal, but it's dumb. Shouldn't have stood. Andy Moog, great. This die cut SP, but just great shot of him just decking somebody. The best part, on the back, he's decking himself. So I don't know what happened, but he fell over. So it's great. Yeah, then we got a Andy Moog Score Gold Rush. Despise these cards when I was a kid. Still despise them now. Probably had, 50 of these at some point. Got rid of all of them except for this one, because it just kind of matched how brown everything was. And I just was like, okay, if I'm going to keep one of these awful cards, I might as well just keep this one. So kept that one. Great. The match shot on the back is cool. But we got a Brendan Morrow 0809 retro there. Then we have a Matt Murray O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Got a Jake Ottinger Marquee Retro O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Another one. Have a Ottinger Black Diamond Retro. Sorry. Tribute. I think it's a Black Diamond Tribute, but this is the Ruby Red out of 100. It's just a parallel, not a rookie or anything like that. Got Jason Robertson Portraits rookies. I've said it before. I like those. Then we got the Metal Universe Blue. It's the rookie. Then this is the glossy rookie. And then we have a another retro. I think I showed a couple. That's just a nice base shot there. And a retro again. Riley Tufte. I thought the name was great. Where's my favorite number? So 27 is my favorite number. So a lot of 27s I'll kind of keep a tab on. But yeah, Riley Tufte. I think he went to the Colorado Avalanche for a while. I don't know where he is now. But Young Guns Canvas. That's the black version. And then we have a really cool Marty Turco. This is technically, I'll call this a rookie card because it's still a rookie, I believe. I don't know if it's considered as a rookie or not, but the foiling is really nice. This is the Stadium Club. I don't know if it's like a specific version or not, or parallel, but the foiling is way cooler than I expected, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. And then we have a Sergei Zubov. Just, doing Zubov things, blocking shots. Love that when you have a defender just being shown defending. Very cool. Okay, and then we have Zuccarello Retro with the Stars. Brief career with the Stars after being abandoned. Sent there by the Rangers and then, abandoned by the Stars. And he went to Minnesota. Became buddies with the Kaprizov, so, yeah. All right, so in 1995, the Quebec Nordiques were moved to Colorado and became the Colorado Avalanche. And I guess we're skipping a little bit forward in time for Ray Bourque winning the Stanley Cup. This is the pass from Sakic right there. You can see his kids in the background. But yeah, just an epic moment in hockey history there. Really cool. There's a couple cards with that on it. I've got, I think, at least 2 of them. So yeah, 2 of them. So the Centennial Salute. This is a little bit later. Not the exact moment he lifted it, but still a cool moment. Then we've got a Topps. This is just like the vintage whatever set. Avalanche. Love the font and stuff like that. So then we've got a Shane Bowers Young Guns canvas. And we've got a Bowen Byram Marquee Rookies retro. I have a Peter Budaj SPX rookie auto jersey. I don't know if it counts as an RPA, but it's out of 1,499. Sadly it's a non-on-card auto, but still really nice foiling on that, so it's pretty cool. Got a Matt Duchene O-Pee-Chee rookie. Got a Peter Forsberg Pinnacle Signature Moves with EA Sports, so kind of tied into that. Got a EX, it's just the base for Forsberg. I picked this up for I think 50 cents in a random box at a card store that doesn't exist anymore. Alright, so then we got a Yui Krupp, just a collector's choice, but famous for the goal to clinch the Stanley Cup. Triple OT against Van Beesbrook, super screen, but yeah, those are the kind of things that happen at that point. Gabriel Landeskog, O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Then a UD Canvas Young Guns of Landeskog. And a private signings. This is a rookie private signings of Landeskog. I think there's 2 versions of this, different photos. This one he's giving the peace sign. The other one he's not. I kind of like this one more. So I found this one and grabbed it. Thought it was cool. And we have a Nathan MacKinnon O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. Reasonably centered. I've seen some really, really bad ones. But yeah, was glad to grab that one for the price I did at the time. Got a Nathan MacKinnon O-Pee-Chee, just second year. Got the O-Pee-Chee Black Retro out of 100. Got a Cale Makar second year, just the regular, and then award winners. That's like the high series of that same year. And then I've got the black out of 100. And another black out of 100. Got another retro. I really like Makar. He's just a very, very good defenseman, so good to watch. So I might do his O-Pee-Chee retro run. Some players I just decide I'll just go for it, especially if I start hitting them. Like I think I hit almost all of those except for one of the retro blacks. I just bought another one because I think it was only $5. I don't know why it was only $5, but I grabbed it. So then we've got a Synergy. This is I think my only Synergy like true base. This is out of 12. This was kind of a steal when I got it as well. But yeah, really cool. I know the rookies have autographs on them, but they're stickers, so I don't care. But yeah, very, very nice. Then we've got another Makar, but it's a canvas. Just showing off the skating there. Pretty cool. Then we've got Cody McLeod, just decking. I don't know who that is, number 4 on the Hurricanes, but yeah, just decking somebody. So great photo. Also, this helmet right here, I thought this was like a phantom helmet when I first saw this card, and I was like, "What is?" It's just a reflection, I think. But it's weird. I think it's white, but I think they like photoshopped it to be darker, so it would be less distracting. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they've done some stuff like that before in the past. So, got an Alex Newhook Marquee Rookies retro. Got a Ryan O'Reilly O-Pee-Chee rookie there. Ryan O'Reilly Victory rookie. And a Ryan O'Reilly MVP rookie. Ryan O'Reilly score, just this person's face just being super afraid of the hit. It's great. Alright, so then we got a MVP of Sandis Ozolinsh. It was very fun to watch with the Sharks, and then as well to watch with the Avs. Just a very offensive defenseman. Erik Karlsson would have loved him. Then we've got Calvin Pickard, retro rookie there. and a Mikko Rantanen O-Pee-Chee rookie. Rantanen O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. The Champs 15-16 rookie for Rantanen there. This is, I think, the copper parallel. There's a lot of parallels of these. Some are tricky to find, but I don't really remember where I got this. I feel like a bargain box or something like that. But yeah, this is a Pacific Revolution. Kind of wild, but yeah. Full stats on the back, which is kind of rare for Pacific. They didn't really do a lot of that. Got metal base of Sakic right here. Got the Emotion Skybox. Sakic was just, a very clutch player. Just one of the most lethal wrist shots, man. Like, so good. This is one of the inserts. Excited. So, yeah. I don't know about that, though. Hard to read the font over the back, but got the All-Star honors of Sakic as well. Because I had one of those. And I think 14, 15, 13, 14? 13, 14. I'm going to get these. I always confuse the 2 years for some reason. Just O-Pee-Chee and then Sakic season highlight. With the Raptor rays of his jersey number being retired, which is very cool. I like these kind of cards as well. So, all right. 1996 saw the Winnipeg Jets 1.0 travel to Phoenix to become the Phoenix Coyotes. So we have Mikkel Bodker, who was kind of a baller while he was there, and by baller I mean he wasn't very good, but yeah, I remember he had some cool highlights at some point. Maybe scored a decent amount of goals, but yeah. Brian Boucher, the shutout legend. I believe this is when he was acknowledged for his shutout streak. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Then we have Ilya Bryzgalov. Cool base card shot of him there. Brizzy was a fun player. Got the Be a Player signatures. Made it all on the sticker, which is, one of those things that frustrates me to no end, but I get it. They're going fast, not being paid as much as they probably should be for those autos. But Jacob Chichern, who was basically trade bait for like 5 years straight, and then I don't even know where he is now. I don't care. It just felt like it was just every single week he was being linked to the Kings. And I was like, I don't want this guy. I don't want to hear his name again. It's kind of like people with Gibson. You're just like, is it ever going to happen? Is he ever going to leave? And then I just never hear about him. I know Gibson's in Detroit now, so at least, there's some people who care. But yeah, I don't know where this guy is. But I have 2 of his O-Pee-Chee retro rookies. So Logan Cooley, O-Pee-Chee Premier. This is a rookie. Got a really nice O-Pee-Chee retro black rookie of Logan Cooley. That's out of 100. Really good player. Shane Doan, class act. Yeah, just the Phoenix Coyote player, if you were to pick one. So, retro 0809, and then just a 0910 as well. And then, what am I going to guess at? 1314? 1415. Of course, I just did it again. Okay. Really cool photo here. Just these alternate jerseys I remember. But yeah, just a lot of players celebrating. I think this is when he... Oh, Team MVP award. That must have been it. So maybe just accepting the Team MVP award. I don't even know. That might have been just a first star thing. I can't remember. Anyways, this is the moment. If you've never seen the highlight of him scoring his first hat trick, go watch it. He played like 1,000 games, over 1,000 games, I think, before scoring his first hat trick. Yeah, or maybe 900 games. I can't remember if it was 900 or 1,000, but yeah, he finally did it. He looks like he's Dr. Seuss because of the way this is set up, or Cat in the Hat kind of thing. But yeah, it's great. They were just giving him the puck nonstop, trying to get that third goal, and then he finally got it. So, kind of an epic moment. And then his son, Josh Doan, which is a very cool moment to have him play. And then, yeah, just 2 goals in his first game, and his dad was in attendance. Really cool. Was the one who drafted him as well. So sucks that Phoenix had to move to Utah. Could just made a Utah team, but I get it. Phoenix has been kind of that team has been run so poorly over the last who knows how long that I think they just wanted to kind of take away those rights and go, you know what, But I don't know. The Coyotes could come back because it's not like it's the Utah Coyotes anymore. So if they have the naming rights, I don't really remember what the deal is with that, but they could have the naming rights, and they might make a comeback at some point. Anyways, this is the gold parallel. This is out of numbered. It's not numbered, but it's out of 50. Okay, limited to 100. Never mind, limited to 100. So that's actually cool. So wait a second. So, okay, so this one's out of 1,199. I didn't know they put those on there, and this one's out of 100. All right, cool, nice. Didn't know that. This is the Dylan Guenther draft pick card. Just the Kachina, the Peyote Coyote. Just such a great design there. All around, yeah, really cool. Got a Dylan Guenther Opeachy rookie. And a Clayton Keller retro there. Keller's a pretty solid player. Machelli, UD Canvas Young Guns. Okay, so this is a Oliver Ekman-Larsson Be a Player rookie out of 99. I don't think this is considered a rookie, but it might be considered a pre-rookie. But it's a redemption. I had to wait like halfway through the season to get it. So to me, it's a rookie card. That's all. Don't care. We have a Ivan Prosvetov retro peachy rookie. I have another one, apparently. Must have pulled both of those. Got a Mike Smith. You got to have a Mike Smith. Also, he's got the Wile E. Coyote mask there, so you got to have one. But yeah, the instigator, Mike Smith, and the knee chopper. Then we have a Keith Tkachuk with the Coyotes. This is Pinnacle. Yeah, Pinnacle. Oh, okay. This is like a profiles thing. So, yeah, his favorite movie, Slapshot. There you go. And then Ageless Wonder, Keith Yandel. Yeah, Keith Yandel. So in 1997, the Hartford Whalers moved and renamed to the Carolina Hurricanes. So we have a Opeachy retro of Sebastian Aho. And I have a couple of these. Apparently another one. UD Canvas of Rod Brind'Amour. Epic cup lift right there. I love that he's just basically ripping the cup out of Bettman's hands when he lifts it. Just awesome moment for him. Got Brind'Amour 0910 retro there. Got Paul Coffey 98-99 Be a Player signature. That's on card auto with the Canes there. Pulled this in the same box that I pulled the Chelios. Actually, the Larionov, all that stuff. That product was epic. You just got so many autos. Would be neat to have stuff like that again. Got an Arthur's Urbe with the somewhat beat up. No, those are really beat up pads. With the Canes. This is the Golds parallel, base parallel. We have a Seth Jarvis, who has just been lights out lately. Just really, really good player. And then we have a I think it's Pyotr Kochikov. I'll go with that. Never said his name before, but yeah. We need those MVP with the pronunciation stuff. I'm down with those. Those are cool. Just an Opeachy rookie there, and then we've got the Opeachy retro rookie of him. Got the apparently I've got the platinum. All right, we've got an Arturi Lehkonen Opeachy platinum rookie red prism. Again, not a big fan. I don't think you've probably seen more than 10 Opeachy plats in my collection. But yeah, color match. I think it was just a steal, so I just decided to grab it. Have a Jamie McBain victory rookie. Have a Brandon Nolan MVP rookie. Have a Sandis Ozolinch. This is a stick piece, top shelf. Cool. It's inside there, but it's definitely wood, which is neat. Then we have a Jeff Skinner Young Guns. pulled this, I think, from a fat pack or loose pack, I think, when they used to have like retail loose packs. Back when you could find cards frequently at like Targets. And he's got a Jacob Slavin. I don't believe he has a O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. So this is his earliest O-Pee-Chee Retro. I don't think he has a retro or a regular rookie. I'm not even positive on that, but yeah. Got another Slavin. This is, I think, his third year. And then we have a Eric Stahl. It's just gold parallel, but really cool silly. I don't know who he's scoring on, but yeah. Then another O-Pee-Chee Retro 0910 with the cool flag alternate jerseys. Those are pretty cool, actually. I like them. Okay, and then we got Fleer Hockey Headliners. Cam Ward winning Game 7 of the Finals and the Conn Smythe. It's weird. I looked up this season recently for some reason, and I think there was a goalie who played for the Hurricanes that year, and he won like most of the games that they won in the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. And then Cam Ward just got lights out towards the end of the season, or maybe the guy got, I don't remember why, but yeah, he just, all of a sudden caught fire during the playoffs and just, was phenomenal during that time. Anyways, Conn Smythe winner. I like these because it actually shows all the old winners. So, not all of them, but it goes back to 74, 75, so it's pretty cool. Got the Cup celebrations. Cam Ward as well. Power play. And a Champs auto that I think I bought a 15-16 Champs box like a couple years ago. Found a really good deal on it, and this was my auto. So, a little disappointing, but still very good. Conn Smythe winner, Stanley Cup winner, so can't complain too much. Then we have a Ray Whitney single diamond, but ruby red, ruby parallel. This is out of 100. Yeah, out of 100 there. Yeah, very good player for the Canes. So in 1998, saw the inaugural season of the Nashville Predators. So we have a Victor Arvidsson Young Guns canvas. We have a Yaroslav Askarov Young Guns. Have an Askarov Young Guns canvas. Then we have a Martin Erat, who was a fun player for a time. Jersey numbered, exclusives, 10 out of 100. Pulled that myself. I remember pulling that and being like, wow, it's the jersey number. Then proceeded to not really care about jersey number cards that much. Luke Evangelista, rookie O-Pee-Chee Retro. Got Kevin Fiala, 15-16 O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. Have a Philip Forsberg, just the regular O-Pee-Chee rookie. And Connor Ingram, O-Pee-Chee rookie. Connor Ingram O-Pee-Chee Retro. And a Connor Ingram O-Pee-Chee Retro Black out of 100. That's 100 out of 100 too. Got a Roman Josi UD Canvas. Roman Josi award winners for the Norris. Paul Correa SP Notables. This one actually has a little bit of holofoil in it. But yeah, that's out of 100. We have a David Legwand. Yeah, David Legwand. Aurora 2000. It's kind of beat up, but I think it's a rookie card. So, yeah, kind of a big player for them. I think he had, I don't know where he is on the most games played, but a pretty important player for the Nashville organization. Then we have Chris Mason for score. Just like cool shot. Just a epic beard and just kind of looking a little stoic. Got a Pekka Rinne, be a player auto. Pulled this myself. So nice one there. Then we have a Premier Padman of UC Saros. Again, great insert. Don't need a parallel. I think if you make an insert or a card good enough, you don't really need a parallel. If you want to, I guess, not gatekeep, but hold a design improvement behind a parallel, sure, I get it. But, sometimes just make the card really nice. Anyways, then we have a PK, Hockey Fights Cancer warm-up jersey there with the cowboy hat. Nice little fist bump handshake there on the back. And then just a great moment going back to Montreal and having the fans kind of celebrate him. Yeah, that's such a weird trade, that 1-for-1. I don't know. They were both loved by the fans, so it was a strange one. I don't know if it really was the best trade. It didn't really work out for either of them, but yeah, I don't know. It's just an odd one. Kimmo Timonen. This is a Pacific 2004. I don't really know why I have this card, but I do know that Timonen was a pretty fun player. I know that I had this jersey, actually. Not a Timonen jersey, but I had this Predators jersey because we used it in one of my probably one of my last seasons that I played. One of the last few seasons I played youth hockey in. And then we have Timonen exclusives with the cool foil. Really nice there. The unnumbered ones. I don't know if this year was specific for that, but yeah. Oh, no, it's right. It's on the back. Forgot this one's on the back, so that's out of 100. So 90 out of 100. Forgot that one's on the back. It's so weird. And then we have a Jordan Tutu. Just a great bench shot there. And a Thomas Vokoun. I love this. It just reminds me of Phil Collins. So it's kind of great. Yeah. So Thomas Phil Collins Vokoun. So there you go. And then a Beehive rookie of Shea Weber. All right. And then in 1999, the Atlanta Thrashers came into existence. So we have starting out with a Artifacts rookie of Zach Bogosian. This was a redemption. I redeemed that myself. Have a Young Guns of Bogosian. I really like Bogosian. I thought he was really, really fun to watch with that Thrashers team. MVP rookie. I'm glad he got his cup. Victory rookie there. Got Dustin Byfuglien, just the unstoppable force. This guy was just a monster at his peak. Bogosian in the background right there. Got a got a Tobias Enstrom Ultimate Rookies out of $4.99. Also a fun player. Just didn't hit like a peak, but yeah, he was pretty good. Got Garnet Exelby, just about to destroy somebody. He was a hitting machine. Yeah. Nicholas Haviland, just a solid defenseman for the Thrashers. Played a lot of games for them. Then Danny Heatley. Yeah, the Thrashers had a lot of talent come through their teams, man. Another Danny Heatley. This is a rookie from Crown Royale. Yeah, die cut. The whole set's die cut. It's kind of a mess, but Beehive of Marian Hossa. Then we have a Opeachy rookie, Vander Kane. That's from the update set. Fleer Hockey Headlines. This is the Kovalchuk being the first Thrasher to score 50 goals in a season. And then we have another one of those Ultimate Memorabilia ITG cards that should be in a slab, an ugly slab, but I took it out. This is out of 9. This is like the gold parallel. Just really cool foiling on this. Yeah, really nice. So, Kovalchuk, cool portrait shot. It's very cool. Got a Slava Kozlov 0910 retro there. Kari Lehtinen, probably one of the best glove hands I've ever seen. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty accurate. I would say probably one of the best glove hands I've ever seen. Brian Little, this is a Ultimate Rookies out of $3.99. And two more for the Thrashers. We've got Mark Savard. This is the Pacific Prism, the red. This is going to be out of a weird number. 260. Just look at that. That is a dated look, Mark Savard. That is something. He looks like he's going to be like a villain in a action adventure heist movie. And then we've got Patrick Steffen, draft pick, Stadium Club, rookie card. Yeah, I don't need to say anything about Patrick Steffen, but the legend. All right, and then in 2000, we had two teams come into the league. First being the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we got a Cam Atkinson as exclusives out of 100. We have a Sergei Bobrovsky. This is the OG goalie hug. Foligno and Bobrovsky started this in the modern era. Who knows if there were other teams that did it really the way they did, but they always did it, and it was really cool to see. And then, Swayman and Olmark kind of adopted it or just did it themselves. Maybe not even, probably didn't even know about it, but yeah, they started doing it. This lady's getting a nice photo of it, so that's cool. Got a really cool, I like this photo of Bobrovsky. Just a really nice photo. Just focused on the play. Also, nice pad setup. I like that. Got a Jared Boll. Just a monster of a person. It's only 6'2", but yeah, this guy just hit, man. Hit a lot of fights as far as I can remember. Got Jeff Carter. Sorry, Columbus fans. But also thank you, Columbus front office. For giving us this guy. Look, he doesn't look like he wants to be there. He looks like he's scheming already. So, anyways, yeah. I don't blame you for not dealing trades with us for 10 plus years because we fleeced you for Jeff Carter and Gaborik. But yeah, it worked out, man. Adam Fantilli, Opeachy rookie retro. All right, we got the Adam Foote, where the foot says foot. Where the foot is. So, yeah, love that. Perfect. Great decision to make that card. Love it. Got a Johnny Gaudreau UD canvas interacting with the fans. Just a nice shot, calm shot, and with the bubble gum. It's hard, man. Got the Parkhurst Golds. This is a parallel for Parkhurst that year. I don't know if this was EPAC only or something like that. I think it's EPAC only, but I saw this, I think, on ComC, and I like the look of it. This was a while back, but I think shortly after this came out, but I thought it was pretty neat. Got a Boone Jenner. Just a really cool photo there. UD canvas. Looks like he's playing with two sticks, even though he's not. Then we have a Kent Johnson. It's a Opeachy retro rookie. And a Kent Johnson Opeachy rookie, yellow. And a Patrick Laine, the red, with the red sea of red seats in the background because of the pandemic. I like some of the cards that show that. Not a fun memory, but yeah. We've got the Patrick Laine. I think this is the canvas black, but just a great shot. Scoring a goal this way, just getting completely upended, still managed to score. Cool photo on the back as well. Got a Jonathan Marchessault, Opeachy retro rookie. And we got the Jonathan Marchessault Prism rookie. This is not the rainbow or any of the parallels, but just the regular one. Pulled that out of a pack from Target, I remember. Pulled this also. This is the ultimate rookie auto patch of Steve Mason. Unfortunately, I pulled this during his sophomore slump, so the value of this card had tanked like crazy. Otherwise, I probably would have sold it. I don't really care too much about value, especially the cards I have. I don't look up the values pretty much at all. When they're in a box, I don't really care. I will go through a box and decide what cards I want to get rid of, and then I'll look up the value and then decide if I'm, going to sell it or what I want to sell it as. But if it's just sitting in the box, I don't ever look up what a card is priced at. So yeah. But anyways, if I had pulled this maybe during his first season, his rookie season, it could have got a good amount for it. But second season, nothing. So I just decided I'm gonna keep it. It's 2 out of 25. It's a nice memory. I pulled this on my birthday, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Then we got an Elvis Merzlikins, just a great celly shot there. Also, great celly shot there on the back. Got the Rick Nash card of Rick Nash cards with the little girl holding the I Heart Rick Nash with his picture on it. Yeah, fantastic. That's a perfect card for if you're a Jackets fan and a Rick Nash card. or Rick Nash fan. Also pulled his O-Pee-Chee Premier signings from my one box of O-Pee-Chee Premier. This was one of the autos I got. So out of 50, very limited, surprisingly. I didn't realize, like, if it doesn't feel limited comparatively to now, but back then, like, 50 is tough to find with that kind of a product because there's not a lot of cards in the box, and then, yeah, it's tough. Jeff Sanderson, Blue Jackets legend. If you don't know, he was the first scorer of a hat trick for the Blue Jackets. It's epic. Not epic. The celebration's great. But yeah, the goal's not that great. I don't remember the goals being super great, but I do remember watching this on TV. So I do have a memory of that. So that's why I found that. I found that card and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that. Stanislav Svozil, O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie, and a Fedor Tutin. Just a great hockey name right there. It looks like, he's winding up a slap shot. I don't know where, because this guy's looking over that way. I don't know if he's clearing the puck. Something's going on here, but I'm not exactly sure. And then we got a Zach Werenski, O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie. And that's it for the Jackets. All right, so the next team in 2000 were the Minnesota Wild. So we have a Marian Gaborik, Mikko Koivu, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, and Owen Nolan quad O-Pee-Chee materials. Pulled this out of a blaster. So that was nice. I remember that. Then we have a Nicholas Backstrom victory rookie. Then a Derek Boogaard just being held by the referee. Just, feel like those are the kind of cards you have to have for Boogaard. Got a Ultimate Signatures of Pierre-Marc Bouchard, who I thought was a fantastic player. If he came into the league in, let's say, 2014 or so, I think he would have been a big point getter. The game kind of is suited more to his style nowadays. Got a Matt Boldy, marquee rookie. Matt Boldy, O-Pee-Chee Platinum, just a regular retro rookie, non-rainbow. Then a Matthew Dumba, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Have a Brock Faber, retro rookie. Marian Gaborik, nice celly there. Just a very explosive player for the Wild. Got the Hat-Trick Heroes. This is with his 5 goals against the Rangers in 2007. Yeah, just epic. First player, I think, since Sergei Fedorov in 1996. So, almost 10 years, 11 years since a player scored 5 goals in a game. So, Mikael Granlund, 2013 rookie for Score. Too much HDR on this photo for my taste. I'm not a big fan of HDR, but 25th anniversary, I guess, is like the I don't really know what throwback this is to, but interesting. I'll have to look that up. Kaprizov Young Guns, got this out of a tin, and it's got the dreaded corner, worn soft corners for this year, which was pretty common. Then we've got the O-Pee-Chee Platinum rookie here, just the regular base one. Then the Metal Universe. This is the Metal Universe rookie. It's difficult. Yeah, lighting's rough on that, but rookie there. Then it got a rookie accents. This is out of 35. Yeah, 35. 35 out of 35. And that's my my other PC, Carl Grundstrom right there. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I wanted a Kaprizov on-card auto rookie, and I decided to grab that one. So then got Mikko Koivu as the captain. Just a nice card there. We have a Owen Nolan. Just another base. But yeah, fun player with the Wild. Brian Rolston. If you have not... I think I mentioned it already. But if you've not watched the Brian Rolston penalty shot video, go watch it. If you haven't watched it, you know what? You could probably just watch it again, and you'll just, smile again, because it's just great. It's just a moment, man. Well, like I said, I don't have many stature cards, but the ones I do have, I like a lot. So this is a Marco Rossi red rookie auto out of 35. I pulled this myself. I think I've opened one box of stature. Got a John Scott O-Pee-Chee rookie. Got a Zuccarello NHL Worldwide. This is the die cut. It's a thick card, but yeah, die cut with the flag. Got another cool die cut. This is the Pucks. Would have been neat if they did something. This kind of reminds me of that, what is it, the Stars mid-90s set. I think I showed it with Korea, with Anaheim. But yeah, it's just kind of a neat little insert. Could have done a little more, maybe done some foiling or something, but still pretty cool. Then we have a clear-cut auto of Zook. Was glad to have this one. Like the photo, and auto was pretty nice. Sometimes his auto's very, very lazy, but that one's pretty nice. Even though it's still lazy, trust me, but like what it used to be, but because he doesn't do a lot, but I'm not a huge auto snob or anything like that. So then we have a O-Pee-Chee Retro with the Wild there. Got the black retro out of 100. Another retro. Another retro. And another retro black out of 100. And speckled foil rainbow. And just a base there. Looking like he's skating really hard. This is a pandemic photo there in the back. Nice shot there. Love it when you can see his actual height. Like you can tell that he's a short guy, which is great. Yeah, I love that guy. He's such a good player. I really like him. Sitting on the bench, deking somebody out. Love that. That's his game right there. Cool celebration. I don't really like the whiteout they did with the canvas thing here. They did it with an Arvidsson card, and I had to get rid of it because it bothered me so much. It's like he was celebrating, but then like half of his body was like whited out. So I was like, guys, just leave the photo. You don't need to do that much. But great, they've got the retro jersey on the back, and then just a cool canvas celebration card right there. Love this too. Like, you can tell you might not even be able to see him because of the people in front of you. So great stuff. All right, and then in 2011, so we jump 11 years, the Atlanta Thrashers disbanded and moved to Winnipeg, and the Winnipeg Jets 2.0 were unveiled with a epic photo shoot unveiling in front of like actual Jets, I believe. Yeah, but this is Nick Antropov from that photo shoot. Got another Nick Antropov. This is out of 99. This is the certified 1213 blue parallel. Then we have a great UD canvas of Dustin Byfuglien going to the office. Just looks perfect. Like this is the motivational poster on your corporate office wall, and he's ready to conduct an interview. Just fantastic. And then yeah, he's going to work, man. Which is kind of funny because like they just did that that work, like I do so much better at work or whatever, or work at home or whatever advertisement. So it's kind of funny they did that. Just a really calm, casual Dustin Byfuglien photo, and this guy was just a menace, man. He was so fun to watch. Really like that. Got a Kyle Connor O-Pee-Chee rookie here, and then got the Kyle Connor O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. And a Nikolai Ehlers O-Pee-Chee rookie. Nikolai Ehlers O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Got a Connor Hellebuck O-Pee-Chee rookie. And a Hellebuck O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Another one, but this one is horribly centered top to bottom. There's a sliver right there. There's nothing. Then we have a Brian Little retro 14-15. Yes, I got it that time. And then a in-person Brian Little auto. Whoever decided to get this, I bought it off eBay, but I thought it was funny, just him flubbing a goal in past Quick. So I was like, all right, Quick's one of my favorite players. Kind of funny to have that one. All right, then we got a O-Pee-Chee retro black of Adam Lowry out of 100. Then a Josh Morrissey O-Pee-Chee rookie. Josh Morrissey UD canvas, just a nice like portrait photo, and then Selly there with the other jerseys. Got a Cole Perfetti retro, or sorry, Cole Perfetti, just OPG rookie, not retro. Here's the retro. Cole Perfetti retro rookie. I got another one of those, and got a, I think, second year retro, and got a third year retro. And then Jack Roslovic, Premier rookie auto patch out of what's that, $2.99. And we got a Mark Scheifele, retro rookie OPG there. Mark Scheifele, this is the All-Star. It's just the OPG retro, but they put the little All-Star logo on there to show that they were part of the All-Star game. Then a Blake Wheeler, just handing over a stick to the crowd. So 6 years later in 2017, which was 100 years after the inaugural NHL season, the Vegas Golden Knights became a team. Kind of a quick story. I remember there used to be, wasn't necessarily as like a podcast. It was like NHL Live. I think they used to put it on like DirecTV or something like that, or TiVo. I can't remember. My parents had it, and I remember used to listen. And it was basically a podcast show. It was like a talk radio show, and they had Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer, on the show, and he was talking about how his goal has been trying to convince Bettman to bring a team to Vegas, because like there was a kind of a not really a hockey league, but like a get together of hockey players and like celebrities and stuff. And I guess Bruckheimer was part of that. And he saw, a bunch of actors and producers and all this kind of stuff, and hockey players that were interested in the game and played and stuff like that. And he said that he would love it. He would just think it's such a big thing for Vegas. And although I don't like Vegas or the Golden Knights, I understand it. I get why they did it. It took a long time, but they eventually did it. And that was probably 2000, I want to say 2004, 5, 6, somewhere around there that I remember hearing that interview. So yeah, they must have been working on that a long time. So anyways, Marc-Andre Fleury was dumped to the side, which was pretty awful by them. But this is a box bottom, and I've got another box bottom. The first one was kind of dented. This one is not. Got a cool UD canvas of William Karlsson. Got a retro marquee rookie of Kaden Korczak. Got a ice, I think this is the gold or yellow parallel of Robin Lehner. Then a Jonathan Marchessault with the gold bucket. A Brady McNabb. Just the, I think the first interview photo shoot or something like that, or press conference, something like that. But he was one of the guys taken from us in the draft. We got Yuri Patera, OPG retro rookie. Then a Shea Theodore UD canvas. Just the nice photos on those. Got a Logan Thompson Young Guns. And then we've got the Logan Thompson photo. This is the warm-up photo variation. So, that was pretty neat. Then in 2021, we had the Seattle Kraken. Seattle Kraken came into play. Really, really cool team name. Great logo. I get the mascot choice lore-wise, but yeah, you kind of wish it was a Kraken actually. But anyways, pulled this. Was very fortunate to pull this. This is 1 in 4,200 packs, I believe. This is the Kraken logo, manufacturer patch. But yeah, that's a tough pull. And as a person who likes the history of the game, I was very, very pleased to pull that. Then speaking of the mascot, we got Bowie. Bowie, I don't know, it's whatever. But yeah, the troll. That reveal, oh man, my brain melted a little bit. I was like, what in the world are we doing here? We're missing out. It's fine. I think it's kind of neat. It's funny. My opinion has changed. We got a Matty Beignets, marquee rookie. We got a Matty Beignets of this is the Young Guns throwback, the retro from, was that 07, 08? It's the year I hate because you can't read anything. But anyways, yeah. Then we got a Philip Grubauer, just with the cool pad setup. Looks like a pretzels, Wetzel's pretzels or whatever, any kind of pretzel really. They got Ty Cartier, the O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Have a Ty Cartier. This is Allure. This is the yellow taxi, I think. I just pulled this the first time I ever pulled like a yellow taxi for Allure, and I just decided to keep it. We got the fish with Justin Schultz. So great photo to have there. Got a Shane Wright, marquee rookie. Then we got a second year Shane Wright retro, O-Pee-Chee. And lastly for the Kraken, I have a Shane Wright O-Pee-Chee retro, second year black border out of 100. Okay, so we are at the last team. Formerly the Arizona Coyotes. We have the Utah Hockey Club. And I have a single card. This is a Dylan Guenther game dated moments. This is the first goal in Utah history. This is limited to $5.99. I felt like it was a fitting one to get when there's some cards that have them in the actual Mammoth jerseys. I'll probably get those. But for now, this one will do for Utah. Okay, so now that we're done with Utah, we're going to go on to 4A, which is the bonus. We're not going to make a new video for this. We're just going to add this on because these are just some bonus cards that I didn't really have a space for, didn't know where to put them. They're kind of in a separate box right now. It's not a lot. It's very quick. But we're going to do that really fast. So, first off, we have the Women's Hockey Collection. I'm really looking forward to starting to collect some PWHL cards. I haven't yet, so it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, it'd be really fun. So this is Jennifer Botterill. This is from the Champions. It's 2009-10 Series 2 was an insert set. So yeah, two-time gold medalist. Got another Botterill. This is from the Canadian Heroes set from O-Pee-Chee, same year, 2009-10. So these are pretty cool. Pulled all these. Then Julie Chu, the Champions as well, for Team USA. Have a Cami Granato. This is from Pro Classic or Classic, whatever, 94 or whatever. This is just the Women of Pro Hockey. But yeah, Cami Granato. Just a nice, great flow. I feel like the ladies have a little bit easier of a job having the nice flow, so that's cool. Got a Carla McLeod. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I said it very fast. Anyways, I don't even know how I said it now. Anyways, yeah, cool photo there. Canadian Heroes as well. Then we have a Caroline Ouellette. Have a Marie-Philippe Poulin. Manon Rayom. This is I honestly don't know where I got this. I feel like I got this as a kid and I've just had it forever. But this is from Arena Sports, so 93, 94. So yeah, I must have gotten this when I was a kid. I don't know if this is the legit card, but Arena, if it's Arena like design, then possibly, but still pretty neat. All right, and then we have a Kim St. Pierre. I think that's the only goalie I have for the women, and then Kim St. Pierre again. This is the Champions set. I'm really looking forward to collecting more of the women's game. I think it's really neat that the PWHL came on so strong. It was very, very entertaining to watch last year. I thought it was. Yeah, and plus the live streams, the YouTube live streams for free were fantastic. Obviously, I want them to get more money, but that's a great way to reach as broad of an audience as you can just by offering it for free. All right, so next we have a MVP one-on-one dual memorabilia, Jerome McGinley, Marcus Naslund, the two captains. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we've got another, this is Private Stock Titanium 2002. I opened this myself. All of these I hit myself, basically. So this is a double-sided game-worn jersey of Marcus Naslund, and Daniel Alfredson, both captains as well. I had one patch card. I was a Straka and somebody else, but I did sell it in a lot at some point. Then we have MVP 2-on-2. Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Henrik Zetterberg, and Pavel Datsyuk. Just a great combo of those 4 players. And then probably the better one was, I don't know, better, but yeah, just equally as great. Alex Ovechkin, Nicholas Backstrom, Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin. So between those 4 right there, like that is a heavy hitting quad, basically right there. So yeah, love those cards. Pulled them both. Blasters, pulled them onto blasters. I used to get a lot of blasters. They used to go on sale a lot for me. Then another blaster pull, which with pretty ridiculous blaster odds. This is the O-Pee-Chee quad materials of Gretzky, Crosby, Messier, and Lemieux. I think there's one other grouping that's basically on par with this, but otherwise I would say this is probably the best grouping. Yeah, I think I'd probably say this is the best grouping. But yeah, it's really cool. All game used, so it's very cool. All right, and then just a couple graded cards. I'm not a big fan of PSA by any means. I believe this is one of the only PSA cards I have. But I love the card. I decided not to crack it out yet. Maybe one day I will just crack it out. But yeah, I don't care about the grade. I hate the slab. I just really despise this display, this paper cutout, basically. Just not a fan of it. But yeah, anyways, this is from UD Mass Collection. Great gloves, game used memorabilia piece, piece of the glove. I've always wanted a unique kind of memorabilia piece of McGillney. I know I have that Albany River Rats piece, which is pretty neat, but something that's officially licensed and from the NHL is nice. Then we have 3 cards that I graded with tag because I actually do like their slabs. So we have a tag 8.5 of Carl Grundstrom, Future Watch autograph black. Got some cool holo effects there as well. But yeah, this is one of the few grading companies I actually like. I'm not a big fan of the SGC, the tuxedo. But this, I like this. It's very, very, very clean, very minimal. I'm usually not a minimal kind of guy, as you can see by the background. Like I cut up a bunch of my old boxes to make a background, so I'm not a minimalist. But for some reason, with the slabs, I want the card to be the focus. And when you look at this, the slab is not the focus, so that's important to me. So, anyways, yeah, 8.5. There's a big pen mark. He pushed down. Seemed like the pen didn't, the ink didn't start. So you can see it in the tag report and everything like that. And there's a little bit of like scuffing on the back, but totally makes sense. Like that's the cool thing too. They give you a lot of all the information that you need to see why it got what grade it got. Then a Connor McDavid second year O-Pee-Chee retro. This is from 2016. This is yeah, we got a mint 9. There is a what are those called? Fisheye. I think they're called fisheyes. On the shoulder, but I kind of like it because it looks like the dot that's on the Gretzky rookie. So yeah, I've not seen another copy of this McDavid that has that, but I thought that was really, really neat. So maybe one day I can get a Gretzky rookie and then pair it up with that, even though this is not his rookie card. But yeah, still love the design. I did this and the next card specifically because I wanted to test out how the O-Pee-Chee retros look with the tag slab. So I like it. I'm not convinced on getting a lot of other stuff graded. I don't really have the money for it. I don't really want to spend that much money for it, but yeah, there's a possibility at some point. Like if I win the lottery, I'll just grade a lot of my stuff. But for the time being, I have no interest in that. Another one that I'm very pleased with. This is the Matt Zuccarello 2010 O-Pee-Chee Marquee Rookies Retro. This is his rookie card. Now, technically speaking, don't tell them, this is actually from 11-12. It's actually an update. But on the back, because it's an update and it's identical to every single other 10-11 O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie card, it doesn't say update anywhere on this. So thank you, Upper Deck, for not doing that, because it is essentially the identical card to any of the 10-11 rookie retros. It's just that it was a part of an update set that came out in 11/12. But anyways, personally, I'm not a huge fan of adding extra money to the hobby when I could just be getting more cards I like. So altering how the card is displayed, not a huge concern for me. Okay, we did it. That was it. That was all 4 parts and the bonus part. So that was my hockey card collection through 1917 to the present, through my eyes, my collecting priorities, what I like and stuff like that. History of the game kind of being represented there. But yeah, hopefully that was fun. If you're still here, thank you so much. Leave a comment. Just let me know what you thought of it. Favorite cards, favorite teams, who you collect, what you collect, anything, what you'd like to see in the future if I decide to do anything. I might share my other sports. Could also share my Pokemon collection. My goal is to do a national dex. I just completed it. Have not put it in a binder, so it's just all cards and sleeves right now. So maybe I'll have to go over all of those before I put them in a binder. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, if you're still here, thanks for being here. Again, leave a comment. Say something. Just, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just check in like a guest book. Just let somebody know you were here. Because that was a hefty watch if you watched all of it. So anyways, go eat some pierogies. That's what I would suggest. And just try to be a good person, man. Mr. Rogers. There you go. That's the dude right there. So anyways, thanks for being here. And yeah, until next time.